Hello everyone, my name is Eric. You're welcome to another episode. In this episode, we are going to talk about sesame farming. So, we are going to unlock the prosperity of sesame in Tanzania. If you are interested in growing sesame, here are tips for you. Sesame farming and its potential for prosperity in Tanzania. Sesame farming is an excellent choice, especially here in Tanzania. It is one of the profitable cash crops that have gained popularity in recent years. Let me share with you some key information why you should consider growing sesame. From my previous episode, I tried to explain about the reason why you should consider growing sesame. And among the reasons I mentioned, sesame is a drought-resistant crop, which means it can withstand dry conditions, making it suitable for area like ours here in Tanzania. The crop requires well-drained soil and warm climate, which we have here in abundance. And also the demand of the sesame. Sesame is growing steadily, both domestically, which means in our local market, and also internationally. As we know, sesame is used in various industries, including food and cosmetic, and also even in pharmaceutical. With our strategic location and access of export market in Tanzania, growing sesame have a significant advantage. As you can see here, the area is really now dry because of the unerratic rainfall, which means it's supposed, when I say sesame is a drought resistant crop, as you can see, every place you can see around is dry, but you can see some greenish in your plants, which make it very suitable. So, in my previous episode, if you missed it, I explained like how to grow sesame from land preparation. But this episode, I'm going to show you I'm going to base about harvesting. So I'm going to enlighten the how harvesting is done. You can see this sesame it takes 90 to 120 days for maturity, and the sign for maturity is the greenish turn to yellow, and once it's done there, and also you must check the seed pod before it split or it's open. The biggest challenge with the sesame variety what we have is the seed split. Like now you can see right now we don't have yet here in Tanzania the variety that it can allow your sesame to dry full in your farm. So timely harvest, it's very important to harvest to maximize the yield. In America, there is those varieties that they don't split. So, but in ours in Africa, you can see you must cut the sesame before the seed pod split or open. And so once you cut, you tie it, and then you can stage them like this. So this is because of the variety. But in America, they have this fantastic variety that it can allow the sesame to dry in the field. So they can go once and they harvest with machine. But ours, you need to prepare labors because this is the intense work, and then they cut it, and then they make it like this, so small groups, and they stand like this, so the sesame they can dry without dropping the seeds down, because this pod you can see it's open once it's dry. So timely harvesting is very important, and also post-harvest handling. So what you need to know before harvesting, like timely, like timely harvest, knowing that's the sign when you see the greenish turning to yellowish and before the seed open. And also you need to prepare a good numbers of raspberries to help you to cut down or to slash down. And also this, you can see this piece of growth for our environment here that they are growing. You can go in market and you can buy this in a very big bag, they already prepared, which will help you or simplify your work. So once you have that logistic ready, you can come just slash it and tie it quickly. And once you're having like this, so you tie it and then you can put it straight. Like you can see, you can make a small hips, but do not tie like in a very big bundle, because the condition sometimes it can rain. So once it rain, the system it will rot. So it's important to tie it in a small heap and then small bundles and then make it stand like this. So also to avoid like termites, they can eat while they are waiting it to dry. The advantage of it, once it's dried, you don't need even to beat it. You just hold that bundle and then pour it on the plastic sheet, and the sesame will come out just by little pressure. This is the advantage of this variety. But once you harvest, you can have pouring into the plastic like this, so you can have your sesame, and then you are ready to go for the market. And sesame, they fetch good price, like 300,000 in Tanzania shilling for current market. Thank you for watching. See you in another episode.